Welcome back to Savvy Serena. Today I'm doing some DIY cleaning supplies. So I've already pre-measured out 1.5 cups of baking soda and 1/2 cup of liquid laundry soap. And this is the container I'm going to put it in. So we're going to start out with the laundry soap first. And it's whatever liquid laundry soap that you have on hand. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup at a time of the baking soda. So I got to that was about 1/2 cup. And then I'm going to stir it. I'm going to use a metal spoon to kind of stir it up. And I'm going to keep doing this, adding a little bit at a time. Because you want this in the consistency of cake batter. And I should have probably put a towel underneath this so I could stir it a little bit better. So let me put a towel under this so I can stir it with one hand. Here we go. Oh, that's much better. And I don't know if I said what we're making. We're making like a DIY soft scrub. Okay, so I can add a little bit more baking soda. So I'm going to do another 1/2 cup of baking soda. That's a little bit more than 1/2 cup, but that's okay. Because you want to make sure it gets incorporated. And if it gets too thick, they say you can use a little bit of water to thin it out just a little bit to get it the consistency that you want. And if it hardens up, you can also use a little water to get it back at the consistency that you need. But I think this is going to be a 2-part series. The first part is going to be me showing y'all a couple of DIYs. And then the second part, I'm going to actually use these products. And we're going to see how well they do. See, that's almost to cake icing consistency. Let's do just a little bit more. Now, you could add essential oil to this if you wanted it to smell good. Personally, I'm not worried about it smelling good. I'm more worried about how well it's going to work. Is it going to work like I want it to? Is it, you know, baking soda is an abrasive. And let me say this too. The baking soda that I'm using, these were the ones that we had sitting in our refrigerator that are probably outdated. I probably need to get some more. And I said, why not use what I already have in the refrigerator instead of going out and buying new? Because I'm not really using it too much to deodorize at this point. I'm using it more for the abrasive part. Now, this is really thick. Let me put the camera down so I can hold the bowl because it's really thick. See if I can get it to the consistency I need. Okay, I added just a smidgen of water and kind of was able to stir it a little bit better. Now it's the consistency of cake icing. So I'm definitely going to have to label this so no one thinks this is cake icing. Because this is almost about what my cake icing looked like. But that will work. That's going to be about what I need. And how you're going to use it is you're going to dampen your rag, kind of dip it in there, and scrub whatever you need scrubbing. But we're going to put it to the test in part 2 to see if it works. And I have another DIY I want to show you. And I just wrote on the top of it so I don't get confused of what it was, that it's soft scrub, and how to make it. So the next time I go to make it, I've got the directions right on the lid, and I know exactly how to do it. Okay, this time I'm making a DIY Goo Gone. I don't know if y'all know what Goo Gone is, but Goo Gone is what you buy to remove adhesive labels. That sticky stuff, it'll come off with it, but a lot of people find the smell offensive. This is not going to have a smell to it, so you can't find it offensive. So you need 2/3 cup of baking soda, which actually, I'm going to put the oil in there first. It's 1/3 cup of oil. Now this can be canola oil, it can be vegetable oil, it can be coconut oil. It's whatever kind of oil that you have on hand. Any oil will do. I didn't want to use my coconut oil for this because it's for cleaning, and I didn't want to do that. So I had some vegetable oil up in the cabinet, and I said, well, I'm going to use that. And to that, I'm going to add 2/3 cup of baking soda. And I might do like I did before and do well, I don't know, we might be able to do it all at the same time. And you're going to mix it together, and you want this to form a paste type consistency. Let me use my towel again. And like I said, in the second part, I'm actually going to be using these to see how well they work. I'm getting paid to clean a house that has labels on the tub, and I didn't want to go and buy Goo Gone and use the whole bottle up and then have to go purchase more. I thought it might be easier just to make up my own. And this is definitely a thick paste, but it's got to go on the side of the tub. I don't know if y'all remember back in the 70s, people used to put adhesive flowers and feet and stuff like that on the bottoms of the tub. Well, the house I'm getting ready to clean, someone put them on the side of the tub, and I think I can get them off, but I have a feeling it's going to leave a sticky residue once I get them off, and that's when I'm hoping this will help. I'm hoping this will help with that. So that looks about right where I want it to be, and it doesn't have a smell to it. So because baking soda and oil doesn't really have a smell. So we're going to try this as well. And we don't have to deal with the smell of that. So let me label this. And I labeled it DIY Goo Gone, and the recipe for that, so I know what it is. The next time I go to make it, I'll know exactly how to make it. So when I go to clean the house, I'm going to try these things out and see how they work. I have one more, and I'm not sure if I have all the ingredients for it. But these are the two major ones I didn't want to go out and purchase just to do this one house. Because this Goo Gone, even if I don't use it all, I mean, this isn't expensive at all. And I already had everything in the house to make it. So it's not like I went and spent money to go do it. So stay tuned for part 2, where I go and use my DIYs to see how they work. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.